Today I'm going to be talking about or showing you how to research for keywords for your taxi company, and what else can you find what people are searching for. So we've got a cab company, and you can see over here that Google is suggesting keywords like taxi service, airport service, car hire, and so on. Now, with a lot of cab companies, what they are struggling with now is companies like Uber, because most people have got the app on their phones and they don't need to go to Google. All they would do is open up that app, whichever app they are using for that taxi company, and they're going to order the cab. So how do you go about finding some other niches or other clients for your cab company? So a profitable service which they offer is airport transfers. So the airport transfers is a different service compared to ordering a cab to turn up and pick you up within a matter of minutes. People don't want to take the risk. So if you are going on a holiday or a business trip, you want to organize your transfer to and from the airport. So what most people do is they pre-book these cabs in advance. What they'll do is they'll search for something like airport transfers or airport shuttle from the hotel or from their home and pre-book it. So now I put in an airport transfer keyword in here. I've got a long list of keywords which I can go through. So on the right hand side, we've got this refined keywords section, which is quite handy, and it gives us some really good ideas as to how to sort out your ad groups and your keywords. So I'm going to look at the first one, which is the brand or the non-branded section, and we've got hotel chains in here. So we've got Disney, TUI, Holiday Inn Express, and all of these. Then we've got travel agency, sites, airlines. Airport is under a different section, which is good. So now we've got all these airports, but it is also giving me airports which is outside of the UK, like JFK, Newark. These are in New York. So Barcelona, we don't want Los Angeles, Bangkok, and all that. So we just need to be very careful and pick and choose the airports which I want to target. And then I've got the United Kingdom. I've got London, Manchester. That's about it, and not a lot. I'm just checking the locations where I'm targeting, and it is in the United Kingdom, so it is set up correctly. Okay, so now it's giving me some really good ideas as to what I can do. Airport transfers is something where someone may not book or convert immediately, i.e. they've gone to the website or they've gone to Google, they've searched for it, and then they've booked someone. It's not like in an emergency where your car is broken down on the roadside and you need someone to come and fix your car or to take you home. So for those kind of emergency services, remarketing doesn't work, because that person is not going to be looking around, shopping around until they get the best deal. They just want somebody straight up. But in this case, there is a possibility, and there is a case that people are going to speak with 3 or 4 different companies, get the best price and the service, and then book with them. And most of these companies, they don't have an online booking service either, or a quotation. So they need to call them. What I am looking for is I can create some really good custom audiences and target these audiences on the Google Display Network. So I will be running a search campaign and potentially or possibly a display campaign and a remarketing campaign as well with it, all together at the same time. The other one which I can also look at is negative keywords, which I can then go around over here, in here, and pick up all these. So Disneyland is not in the UK. I can put that as a negative keyword to make sure that Google does not go and show ads to people, although people in the UK would be looking for Disneyland, so I probably will not put Disneyland as a negative keyword. In fact, it could be quite a good keyword. All right, so what I do then is go to this link, download all the keyword ideas, and then I import them into my Google Sheet. I'm going to put the link to this spreadsheet keyword planner. What I want to do is to group these keywords extremely tightly. And what I also want to see is negative keywords, as to I can get a good number of negatives from here as well. So if I can just look in here and find that, look at this, JFK airport transfers. So that straight up is a negative keyword. Okay, so what I would do is I'll enter that keyword in here, and this spreadsheet is programmed to go through all this list of keywords and then put them in here. So if I put in airport transfers, which is my main and my seed keyword, I've got a list of all these keywords which are or have the word airport and transfer or transfers in any order. It really doesn't matter. As you can see, airport to hotel transfers, airport taxi transfers, airport transfers, and so on. But what I can also see is things like these, Geneva airport transfers. So if I'm in London, let's say, my cab company, I want to put this as a negative keyword, I can straight away find lots of negative keywords which will straight away save me and my client a ton of money. The other thing which I would recommend we do is I will also look at some other keywords. So let's say holiday taxi. Although it is pretty much the same service, what I'm trying to do is to put my messaging 100% relevant to this ad group. So airport transfers, we have got airport taxi. Let's say airport taxi. Loads of them. And if you do a minibus transfer, then you can also put in minibus transfer if you got a large family and you need a minibus instead of a cab. So now I've got all my ad groups set up the way I want. I will have these keywords in each ad group, and each of these keywords will have these two words, so it is super relevant and targeted. So when I go to write my ads, I'm going to make sure that in this ad group, the headline one especially will have looking for minibus transfer or need airport taxi, best private transfers, or something like that. So you can see how I'm starting to write super relevant and targeted ads for all these keywords which are in these ad groups. So I'm going to get a better quality score and a better performance because somebody's gone to Google, look for holiday taxi, ad straight up says holiday taxi, and that page also should say holiday taxi. What you want to do is to have different landing pages for each one of these keywords, or make a page which states that you do airport transfers, holiday taxis, and for the airports I would absolutely 100% make a page for each one of these airports as their own, because it's super relevant and they will have high traffic on there, and so on. And this is how I have sorted out how many keywords I've got here. About 280. So instead of going through each one of these, all you need to do is to just go through this list. When you find a keyword which looks good, shuttle service or taxi booking, airport taxi, will cover that. You just create a new ad group for that keyword. And this is how you will get better results with your ads and keywords.